How's it going? Super! Ever wonder why I say super before you even have a chance to answer me? Because I know what you're going to say. I'm fine. You're not fine. You're full of it. I thought that I would share a site with you that I thought was one of the most interesting sites that you can go to on the internet. And also, it's a radio program that comes on Saturday for 3 hours. It's called the Komando Show. This is her name, the host of the show, Komando. No, it's not a game. She's not in the army. That's her name, Komando. Whether she likes it or not, that's her name. I think it's a nice name. Suits her. She's very smart with everything digital and all kinds of electronic gadgets. Anyway, she has a show for 3 hours every Saturday, and that's all she talks about is the latest electronic gadgets. Whether, it's computers or digital cameras or phones or whatever it is, she talks about the latest digital gadgets and also any problems that consumers might have with the things that are out on the market presently. And people call in with their questions about, their computer running slow, or how can I protect my computer, or what's the best camera to buy, or whatever. And she answers them, and it's quite interesting and entertaining at the same time. I've never heard her talk rude to someone. Unlike Dr. Laura. Have you ever listened to Dr. Laura? Oh, man alive! She is such a, I don't know if I can use the word or not, but it sounds like witch with a D on it. People call Dr. Laura up and they say, "Oh, my husband's left me. He went with his secretary. I'm so sad." And instead of being kind to that person, she's rude half the time. "What did you do to make him leave? You must be, not doing your womanly duties." I cannot believe Dr. Laura's show. I hate it. I refuse to listen to it. I can't stand her. But Komando is a different story. She really is interested in what the people are talking about, what their questions are. And it's like having, I'm not kidding you, it's like having a member of the family. Listening to her for 3 hours is like having a member of the family in your house. She's nice. She's pleasant. Have you ever sat down and talked with someone, and through the process of talking to that person, you feel like that they're really concerned about you? For the time that you spend with that person, the whole world doesn't exist, This person is focused on you and what your problems are or what you're going through, and it's really nice to be around that kind of energy and that kind of person where you feel like that you're the number one person. And that's how Komando treats the people, her callers that call in, like that they're the most important thing in her life at that time, is talking to them and trying to answer their questions. She's very pleasant. She's nice to look at, too. Woo! They don't call her the digital goddess for nothing. She's all things digital. Well, maybe she isn't, but she talks about all things digital. And she's a goddess! Take a look at her! I know you're used to my pleasant face. You can't go wrong looking at me. But But she's nice to look at, plus she's smart. Unlike most of you, you're not pleasant to look at and you're not smart either. But I think that you need to tune her in, her radio show, or go to her website and listen to her on the radio, or maneuver around her website, because it's very interesting stuff. She has a lot of free things that she has links to. For instance, free antivirus software that you can download for free. Firewalls that are free, like Zone Alarm, for instance. But she talks about everything. She has a newsletter that comes out every day, and she talks about things that matter. How you can make your computer run smoother and faster. How do you get rid of unwanted things, like maybe the Google toolbar or something, I'm still trying to get rid of the damn thing. But she's very knowledgeable, and I've listened to her for several years now, and I've learned quite a bit. Believe it or not, boys and girls, there's a little bit of area in this brain of mine that can still learn things. It's not completely full. There's a little bit of space there that I can learn things. I like to learn. It's fun to learn. I learn things every day. But you should tune in and listen to her. She's got things like, did you know that you can turn your computer monitor into 2 screens? You can split your present computer monitor screen into 2 screens and do 2 different activities at the same time. I mean, for people that do eBay, they can keep an eye on their thing and, do the countdown on the item they want to bid on, and, plus they can do something else on the other side of the screen. But it's just interesting things that the people don't know. And it's free! I love free! But anyway, I know that, there's some people out there that know about computers. They're not as savvy as I am, of course not. But there's some people out there that know stuff, but most of you don't know crap. So anyway, tune it in. It's Saturday, 3 hours a day on Saturday. The radio program show is called the Komando Show. And I thought you'd be interested in this, and you got to have some interest in your life, boys and girls. It's just not a mean world. Get a grip. Think about someone besides yourself. How about this guy?